You know, for our whole lives, we have been asked a very unique question. What would you wish for if you had three wishes? Or any variant of that actual question. But it does have some very complicated answers. Some may wish to benefit all. Some may be greedy and may benefit themselves. And some may wish to expand upon themselves and their families. But it always comes with a very neat saying that always itches at the back of your mind whenever this question is asked. Be careful what you wish for because it may not be as good as you think. And no media ever was more upfront with this question than with Disney's cult classic, Aladdin. Aladdin was released during the Disney Renaissance and came to theaters on November 25th, 1992. And with it, the amazing story that was beautifully done by an amazing cast and legendary performance by the much beloved and much missed Robin Williams, who played Genie. Obviously, I do not think that I have to go into detail about one of the most popular movies from Disney, so I'll keep it brief. Poor guy runs through the streets, meets with princess trying to hide. They get caught together. Poor guy goes on journey for obviously evil dude. Never asks questions because evil dude says he will help poor guy with princess. Evil dude double crosses poor guy because, of course, poor dude steals back thing he stole for evil dude. Now genie grants wish. Aladdin wishes for what he wants and inevitably screws it up. Rinse and repeat. Now, we know with kids' movies, there is always a game sure to follow it. And now, with that, enter Aladdin for the SNES. What can be said about Aladdin for the SNES? Well, it doesn't follow the movie to a T like you think it does. The game was released 1 year on from the movie on November 21st, 1993, and was made by Capcom, which might explain some things later on. But anyway, this game was meant to be following the plot of the movie, but somewhere along the lines, it got drunk off its ass and left some shit while walking that line. Finding a game can be tricky, and finding a sealed one goes for insane prices. And the other sites where it's cheaper, well, let's just say I am not trusting putting in my credit card information into those sites, so we will just have to emulate the game. Well, let's start off by looking at this title screen, and the first thing I notice is that nowhere do you actually see the person of this game here. Now, I understand that the genie lamp is the most precious and most recognizable thing from the movie. But come on! You would think that Aladdin would be on the title screen of his own game. And I even checked the first ever Aladdin game, which came out on the Genesis about a week prior on November 11th. And it's just a picture of fucking Agrabah, which, to be honest, is a better black screen, but damn. Anyway, let's stop wasting time and get this show on the road. Well, damn. All right. No story, no plot. Just throw my ass in and say, figure it the fuck out, noob. Anyway, let's just get our bearings and. Oh my god, why is this man doing back somersaults off these guys? I don't remember that from the movie. Aladdin does do some light parkour in the chase scenes at the beginning of the movie, but nothing like this. Like I said earlier, this is something that Capcom does pretty well at, so I'll let it slide, but since this is the only, and I mean only, way to take out guards, other than the apples you throw, which stun the guards and defeat smaller and frankly harder enemies unless something comes along at the later stages, then I am not very sure. Notice that I'm collecting gems and stuff, and no, they do absolutely nothing but help your score and help with extra lives, but I've barely seen a use for them. But the chests are something else entirely. They are useful for grabbing more hearts to take more hits from enemies, extra life, 1-ups, and for some reason, a beetle, which I understand was linking the game to Jafar, which is the evil dude mentioned before. But it's kind of weird in the contrast, or in the context, sorry, because this unlocks a genie spin the wheel game before you even meet the genie, and you can spin for some admittedly helpful items after each stage ends. The controls itself is manageable, and Aladdin does have some weight to him that makes him feel pretty good to control. On some of the later stages, I found him a bit difficult to control with some of the more difficult platforming, but other than that, he is great. But with that, I finished the first stage and time to see what comes next. Well, second verse, same as the first. We're running through the streets of Agrabah trying to escape the guards. We seem to now be knocking over vases. Yeah, this is vital. To replenish the apples that you will absolutely need for later stages, you can find them almost exclusively in these vases. But luck may not be on our side, however, because sometimes they can be fucking empty, which is a kick in the dick to Aladdin, who only wants to fucking eat you fucking parasites. Anyway, we run through this entire level until we hit level 3, where shit ramps up and I take my first L. And you would think there would be checkpoints. Wishful fucking thinking! I have gotten one checkpoint in this entire play session, and I didn't even fucking know I got it! Anyway, we run through this level with an amazing view of the palace, by the way, until we get to the end and enter the boss stage, where we see Jasmine for the first time. And a small side note, I think Jasmine is the sexiest Disney princess. Like, holy shit. But as for the boss, he's shit. Basically, let him swing at fucking nothing and then catapult off his fucking head. Embarrass his ass and get in some time with the princess, which ends stage fucking 1. All of that was stage fucking 1. And we have a pass-through screen as well, which will come in handy. Well, we finally got some story. You would think they would have this before the start of level 1, but I guess we can do this. Anyway, these levels are more starting out on the way to get through the lion or whatever it is to steal the lamp. And this is also where the platforming gets harder because the jumps get wider and there is so little room for mistake. And this level happens to be where you meet Magic Carpet, which is kind of cool, but it doesn't do anything but watch my ass drown. Thanks, you polyester piece of shit! I finally am able to keep Aladdin from piercing his balls long enough from becoming Jasmine's newly lesbian lover to find the genie's lamp. All before Abu can't fucking keep his shit in his ass and sets off the obvious fucking alarm. Which, if you've seen the movie, sets Aladdin up to ride Magic Carpet to try and escape the cave without being buried alive. Which I'm fairly certain in this time period, he'll be dead within 5 years regardless, but that is yet to be seen. We finally meet Genie, and this is where I couldn't continue. And why, you ask? It's because apparently Aladdin took some acid and starts tripping balls in a level designed by the genie, which, might I mention again, does not fucking happen in the movie. Aladdin for the Super Nintendo is not a bad game by any stretch. It's playable and has some good moments. The controls are great, which for the 90s is excellent. I may have been ragging on the game a good bit, but compared to some games that have succeeded, it's a gem. I would recommend you play it from start to finish. Maybe one day I will, but as for today, I have seen all I needed to see. It took liberties, but it follows the story more closely than many other games. So, to be real, it could be worse. So Aladdin gets the dragon's stamp of approval. I hope you guys enjoyed my first ever fully edited and scripted game review. And if you guys notice, I am looking down at a script, so I apologize if my eyes keep starting down, but I have to read it. This is the big project from this is my big project, and from time to time, you guys will see these sprinkled throughout the year. I do enjoy my scriptless videos, which normally I do with my normal video games and the games I play normally throughout the month, to some of my trophy hunting and yada yada and yada. But this gave me a chance to be a lot more creative. I like to challenge myself, so I hope you guys loved what you see. And if you guys have any critiques or criticisms, let me know, and I would love to fix these and polish these, because this is something new I want to work on, and this is something about like a passion project for me. I want to be able to do some more like that, and any ideas or tips or anything like that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys will stick around for what's next. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas is only 1 month away, and this dragon must prepare. Happy holidays, guys. Enjoy the rest of what the channel has to offer. Now, if you excuse me, I have some stuff to look up about Princess Jasmine. See you next time. Till then, peace out and enjoy. See you guys next time.
She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's alive.